the
more
Cypher.
for
Otherwise,
Zexy,
it's the same call rather than
supported by
Cinder
LP
going
on
to
that
Omen.
Yoru. So it's really just the same
playing
flavor,
basically
it's
what
just
they
this
did
time they
last
still
time.
think they need a little bit more information, so they return to the Cypher despite the nerfs.
Sticking with it. Curious to see how this is going to shake out for them.
Yeah, I mean, you know, on paper, the bottom line is it's not exactly a great comp. Let's just say it like it is. You know, obviously
Yeah,
we've
still playing
seen
Jet on
different
every map,
variations
which
of this being used, and
could
there's a
cost
reason
them in
Jet
the
has been
tier 1
phased out
level.
for the longest time now.
When they go into
Now, when
Pacific.
you're like Zexy and you keep diving back in and trust in the tailwind, sure, you can get more value. But the real question is going to be, I think, also just what Klaus is able to do on the Cypher. If there is a map that I think is worth testing the Cypher still on, Haven's one of them, just because the map is big. But we'll see if he can get aggressive enough to actually get that information.
Well, we're about to find out as we go ahead and hop into this one. SLT needing to win this, extend this to Abyss. If we want to see that veto from Karan again, and if we want SLT to avoid having to play that second best of 3, otherwise
lucky encounter.
Just be Gen G getting a 2-0, punching the ticket into the playoffs.
Okay. Let's go. Pistol round. 3 shares on the side of SLT. 4 frenzies for Gen G. Okay, hold on.
Gen G, we don't see that every day.
Feels like we're back in 2022.
I'm all for it though. The frenzy needs a little bit more use.
Okay.
3 sheriffs at the same time for SLT. One of them, however, not in the hands of Cinder, does go for that half armor and sees the fast lane. Here's the footsteps. It's going to be a cut across. They know just going to be
gets the plan down there, taking this A space.
Klaus will find one texture.
Tries to push A heaven. Klaus catches texture.
Here's footsteps
They are
outside
very
him, so
deep
he
into
knows
this
that they're
A-link
circling
space.
around him.
Now SLT
want to be able
are pushing out
to deal with
Garage.
him.
Oh, he wins that. Okay.
Their focus on that B site, but Klaus able to hold his own down to 2 HP. Though
Now
obviously took some damage from the drop.
But I think the spam shouldn't be too hard to
Quite
hit.
binding
Klaus!
As Klaus is getting away with absolute murder. Karan will eventually be able to find him there as Ash. He can find Zexy, where the smoke going to be cycled forward. It's just going to be frenzy spam.
If you want to watch
Try to clear out these diffusers as they're going
oh,
for it.
Zuna
covering fire.
Zuna. Crazy pistol.
Keeps them protected. As Klaus,
SLT,
the hero of the round, comes up with those 3 and allows for SLT to get the pistol.
I just want to be very clear, this isn't because it's the frenzy. In fact, this is exactly where the frenzy should have
even takes
shined,
4 damage.
because he's down to 2 HP. You could have just run and gunned him, and somehow he's able to dodge all the bullets and get the exact pre-fire on the headshot. A credit to Klaus. But of course, as soon as Klaus drew so much attention, the answer was simple. We just throw the bodies at the problem and start pushing towards the spike.
Okay. Seems like Gen G just gonna do a
great way to start things off there. As
Zexy does have the Marshall, will absolutely farm them.
Not before he's able to find a kill on texture.
Carlos Parga, 2428. Thanks for the follow.
He's going to be pinned into the corner. Shock dart attempt to be lobbed in. Karan going to be caught here.
LP just in the corner of the judge. That's not here.
Now down on the floor.
Goes down for it.
Yeah, it's good to see that Karan's putting pressure on
Thanks for the follow, Jolly TNT1.
He did actually.
Well, Zinx, I was going to say, you're kind of screwed from here, so it's a Google play flawless.
Alright,
for
that's a
SLT
flawless
start
round for
off the map
SLT.
2-0.
Should give them pretty okay bonus round.
As I was about to say, Karan,
1 rifle into Suna, Judge.
Okay, it's going to start to add mental stack in the future.
Only the Marshall is a bit of
a
question mark whether he wants to upgrade from that for Zexy.
What kind of macro game you're building up. Of course, that was the eco, so we'll have to keep note of how this next buy round goes for Gen G.
Solid start, but being able to carry everything forward and reinforce the buy as well.
He does keep the Marshall.
Try to find the bonus conversion that Gen G had on Pearl. Quick check out.
Oh, just a spam from Zuna finds some Zinx.
Does manage to find Zinx. Ash as well, tagged up.
That's a lot of damage taken, and especially with the Viper gone, you can't put passive pressure onto the A side anymore.
Okay,
now, yeah, it's up to Karan to put pressure somewhere else just so they can get a reaction out of SLT. But the other problem being
SLT
that
wise
LP utilizing the fact that he's Euro, has pushed all the way up through
LP,
Cubby and C
very,
main.
very deep
So with
control to
that
C.
information given, SLT now just has
Lakia's
to worry about
hitting
2
over there,
sites.
but if he goes down, that's the bomb, and probably the round over.
Quick back away from the drone, but that spike at the moment in hand.
Karen breaks the trip.
Warlock
Over towards B.
being closer and closer
SLT,
to the
not
judge.
much of a reaction.
Here's more.
Oh,
They have
this
to check
judge
this.
They're not
might
gonna
be
drone
huge.
for it, though.
Oh
One.
no.
So the judge now rings out. Kill is found, and you've got the counter swing
Oh,
available from Klaus,
and
and there it
Klaus.
is. Right as Texture tries to
Nice
go for
swing
that
from
elimination.
Klaus, and LP finds Ash. Okay,
Barring an
bonus
ace clutch
conversion.
Karon that won't even get
Flawless
started. There you have
bonus
it. The bonus
conversion.
is converted.
Okay,
Another Google Play
what a
flawless
nice
for
round
SLT.
from SLT.
Back-to-back Google Play
Okay, a
flawless
bit
is
of a
really impressive
lucky
stuff.
start,
That
maybe?
starts to snowball
Catching up to Zins
immensely.
through the
since they're now
spam from
sitting at
Zuna,
6K credits already.
after
Just 3
that, it
rounds
was very
into the
well
game.
played.
Sure, you're oh, right.
Just
I didn't
spam.
realize it was at the end of his spray. Oh, that hurts. But this was such a good setup. I mean, it's just a lesson learned. You gotta drone if you've lost that information for so long. I was just saying, yeah, it's no different.
Genji
It's just another game of
buying up
Valorant. He
4
seems to be
stingers here.
flying as he's now sitting at 6-1.
The rare 4 stinger buy here for Gen G. Typically just
Oh, wow,
my
the
God.
spam from Cinder. Does
Wow.
so much damage.
that's just off through the corner.
Hello, Scorp.
Oh, and they're just gonna get absolutely ground into a pace here.
Lakia finds one.
Zuna, another 2 for him.
SLT
It's not a
just keeps
flawless,
up.
but
Okay,
damn near.
SLT. This is
Plenty
more
of
of the
money.
SLT that we
4-0
saw
start.
against DRX.
I was gonna say typically they go for, you know, the sheriffs, but man, that spam just dropped my jaw to the floor. It's a 5-0-1 start for the side of Zuna now.
It's, I mean, it's brutal here. Just getting the read that this is a high possibility.
Okay,
They're all brought down all so low.
SLT
Follow-ups
definitely
from the
warmed
rest
up
of
on
the
map
team.
1. They definitely warmed up. Zuna, another dot into A. Zinx this time on the
One on the TP.
quicker than Cinder.
Shorty drawn
Oh,
out.
sexy,
Sexy's
madman.
presence now going to be known, and Zix quickly has to back away. Completely slides out of A main. So that space going to be given over, but still
Genji
is able to
looking
find
like
the
they're
kill,
going
and
for
the
another
Omen
PX
down.
set. There is the
Critical
spike cam
piece
on
here
towards
for
B
Gen
side.
G as they
Okay, gets broken.
look to figure out the puzzle of winning a round.
But they are trapped in mid, whether they realize it or not. I mean, you're trusting in the Cypher Yuto to know if there eventually is
Hello,
an attack on the
Score.
C site. You've already
Nice
pushed
to
up
meet you as
all the way
well.
through
You were
A
bored
main
and tried to watch a
immediately clear
match.
after that battle
Ah.
around the Viper Toxic screen.
Do you need? I think you need
Now
an
just
account to watch on
eyes on
SOOP,
mid.
right?
One
Unfortunately,
B site, one
but I can't show the
garage.
feed over towards
And Genji's
Twitch
wondering,
and
you must
and
want more
YouTube.
information. Why aren't you coming out further? Now they say, well, we'll just have to bite the bullet and check it
Sexy.
out. Oh, what a
Nice peek and
precise
catch us
peek
on
from
the
Sexy.
Just on the edge of the vision, able to find the headshot. So the instant punish there.
Zinx. Okay.
Zinx, however,
Zuna
good
pushing out.
patience shown. Waits it out, eventually is able to find Zuna. Sexy with another before getting taken down, so they're still looking to at least make this very costly for Gen G,
Klaus.
if not to still win the round.
Nice
Klaus
Ash.
takes another
Very
step
winnable.
towards that objective. Ash now eliminated the ping reveal coming through off the neural depth.
Oh,
But Karon
Karen finds
will
the
find
kill.
Klaus just a moment
LP
before
in
that
1v2.
flash connected. One more available here for LP. Sends it into the cubby.
Now you have no more flashes.
Double face forward, nearly has him
Oh, that's a
isolated. The judge
judge.
now going to be in hand, but isn't ready for the reposition from Karon. So Gen G will get themselves on the board, but still at the cost of 3 players.
Exactly, it was very costly, and it really could have swung either way, in my opinion. This is
Okay,
despite
this
you winning
thing's
a good
pretty
first
big
kill. So
first
when you
kill.
consider all those things, it's not exactly a successful macro round. Just barely able to win out with the next trade in numbers. I wonder if Gen G is maybe discussing that at all.
Hello, yo.
Their rounds here. They're just moving on from round to round for the time being. Just Lakia leading that call now. Now just no contact over on the
Okay.
A side.
Texture
Should
this
put some
time
push
going
marks
fast
up
into
for
garage.
SLT, but the best thing they can do for now is just do a hard clear and make sure they hold on to the space.
Check down, clear sewers. Zinx just
Oh,
slotting in alongside the
Echo
wall.
Queen.
Flash out, Zinx in desperate
Oh,
need of some
SLT.
assistance, and finally will come through. A 2-2 here as
hello, Owen. Am I from Hong Kong? No, I'm not from Hong Kong.
Now on a 3v3.
Now, you know that there were multiple members providing backup on the Gen G side, so Zexy should have a decent idea that he can hold. He's going to slowly back out so he doesn't get caught off guard, but Klaus! Oh, I thought he was
shot into Lakia. It's 2v2.
Lined up, but just couldn't quite get the shot out past
they'll get the bomb. They'll get the bomb.
Spike is in hand. It's going to be a rotate around over to the C side, but Zexy quickly has started working his way across.
Cinder very quickly to push out back into garage
now to be
maybe.
Planted. One away from that lockdown is Karan. Spot on the one, but Zexy wins the fight, taking down
1v1.
Texture. Leading it now to a 1v1.
Activates the nano.
Pops the swing.
Oh, Karen's good for it.
Able to get the readjustment, steadies it. A second round win here for Gen G, but it's tooth and nail.
Yeah, still so labored here for Gen G. Sacrificing so much on the line just to get the W on the board.
Also currently in Twitch and YouTube chat.
Again,
if you haven't watched the games of the previous days, I have uploaded them onto my YouTube channel.
On the back foot.
Like Fnatic Full Sense, I think it's a pretty good game. If you want, you can go and watch that. I've uploaded like full map VOD. All the games from day 1 to 3. Unfortunately, again, I cannot show the feed live on platforms that are not SOOP. So
celebrations there at the end. Texture, good amount of damage taken. And that wall bang does connect. Zexy looking for the shot, but Texture just finds the timing, pushes forward, looks for the second, can't make it happen. Zuna will be able to shut him down, makes it a 1-for-1.
Now this makes it quite rough for Gen G, losing a
side, but that means Gen G wants to immediately re-clear off of it. They've already taken out the aggressive player in Zexy.
So it does get spotted.
There's no exit after that.
Punish.
Die to the gunner, die to the util. Able to find him there in the end. Odin's been shifted around.
Belvo, thanks for the follow.
Hell.
And that's the one thing I think Gen G should be considering, and I love that they're rotating off of this, is saying, okay, no matter where we go, we should have the numbers advantage, but we do know that there was an Odin and a Link. So do we want to deal with that? The potential of getting out? Probably not. Don't really see any other hard rotates in mid either.
Also from this position could certainly do some damage.
Cage triggered. 30 seconds left.
Take them in some way.
Anyone in chat's a fan of Pokemon?
Now has the confirmation, so he's just gonna go.
Okay, Lockdown gets
the timing swing,
but very nice paranoia to kind of push us close to run out.
Much damage found either, so Plant coming in. 2 players to try be the difference makers here for SLT and turn this round on its head.
LP here is on the flank, but he's gonna get spotted by the alarm bot. Maybe Lakia if he peeks this.
Forward,
okay.
There you go, gets the trigger.
Lakia just with a quick swing and finds his shot onto LP.
Be the save here for the Odin. Just looking for.
Okay, Cinder's probably just gonna save the Odin.
Just keep yourself alive, but otherwise should be able to run to safety if you're Cinder. Carry over that weapon that costs 3,200 credits. Not a cheap buy at all.
Zings is kind of on the hunt here. See if he's able to find him in the end. Swings out a little bit wider. Would be able to spot him. Taking his time with it though. It looks like in the end,
Cinder
will just slot in alongside the wall. So Odin will be retained. Gen G able to find themselves
3 in a row
now. In a row. All the way from tying it up, they're starting to figure this out here. Break down the defenses from SLT.
Exactly. I think a lot of it is just recognizing that, hey, we just don't want to barrel through that fight on A main. Let's figure out, are they stacking A main? Are they not? What kind of fight do we have to prepare for? And then you strike back after you're in position. Now Gen G, 4 ultimates online. You've got a couple on SLT
4 ultimates online for Gen G, 1 off the pit as well.
That the Euro ultimate
should be a very big outround here.
Very wary of what LP can do by entering the other dimension.
Okay, Zexy pops a Blade Storm. Suna has his Hunter's Fury as well, and LP has Dimensional Drift. Should be a very big outround. Spy Cam spots on the Karen, but gets broken.
With LP, if you get a good target with a Dimensional Drift, otherwise just save the Hunter's Fury for the lockdown.
Hello, Wintier R.
We kind of have a little bit of a stack deck though.
LP chooses to go for Dimensional Drift out B, spots Karen,
counter Hunter's Fury you.
and he's gonna spot the Omen and the Sova as well.
Hello.
Hello.
As they see nothing, right? So you just use that Euro to say, what are you guys
Hello,
doing? Where
Winter.
are you? And then,
How are you doing?
Yeah, the info
Basically.
he gets isn't exactly all that useful. Nobody there to push off of it either and to secure that forward space. There was the alarm bot checking for a fast push out of C main, so Genji's fairly aware that, okay, with the Euros as
Genji's
well, they
gearing
don't
up
have
for an A
information
hit
to
here.
reset
There
the
is
Euro
3
CP
people
away,
from
and now
SLT
it's a
here.
5-man stack
30
looking to
seconds left.
enter the A site.
Poison Orb lobbed into the back, Shock Dart
Oh, the
forward,
Shock
looking for some
Dart's,
extra damage off the
pretty
ramp,
big.
unable to find
Texture
it there,
gets
but Texture
Lexi before it gets
finding
caught
one before
actually.
getting traded out. LP
LP
does well to find
coming
2
in to get
kills of his
2.
own.
I think this is a 2v2. Zinx
Down
is
low on
very low,
HP
but
to
the
spot
pick.
out the Odin
Oh,
spray.
the Odin.
Shots through.
Oh,
does
actually
manage
catches
to
off
find
the
that
Zinx.
Viper.
Spike
Paranoia
planted.
cross, Lakia disconnecting back over
Lakia in a 1v2.
into main.
It's 50 HP.
Half health.
The HP.
Yep.
Gets smoked off.
It's not going to feel good to use Hunter's Fury at that point.
No, absolutely not. That's why he's trying to scale forward. Here's the tap.
Klaus
Considering his
here's
options,
position
basically
should
shoulder
be
to
too
shoulder
good.
with Klaus.
Oh.
Lakia finds the first.
Oh,
Cinder
Cinder.
will be able to just
Okay.
go ahead and take him down. So SLT breaking this
SLT,
little win streak and
keep
run
this
back from
two-
Genji. They managed to
rounds
maintain the
ahead.
lead.
Imagine if he wasn't full health. I mean, things could be really different. I think the half health there, or if he wasn't half health rather, because if he was at full, perhaps he doesn't even dip back into the smoke. But either way, nice attempt to try to recover the round. But it's just not enough. Oh, just step by step for LP. And yep, well, that's just what the Odin does.
Nice try from Lakia.
But overall, it's just a stark reminder again to Genji that if you're allowing them to hold angles and fight, SLT will be more than willing. Genji gonna have to find a little bit of a different answer. And now they
Genji,
start to work a bit
Texture
more on the
just
map.
full sprinting
Rushes,
it down
gets
A.
the landing on the Omen
Pops his
ultimate.
ult
We're driving
actually.
hot, the Textures
Hold on,
looks
this is a
maybe
very
ascendant
bizarre
here.
A
It's a little
fake
bit of
from
a fake, but
Genji.
Ash is taken down. A great
Ash
shot from
TP
Klaus.
into spawn gets caught.
Just, well, I say great shot. I mean,
Oh,
a
Zexy.
good read. Knows exactly where they're going to be.
And oh, hold on, there's more people on site.
Oh,
Oh my
Zexy.
goodness, Sexy.
Quick check and a clear. Charon taken down. And this is maybe going to be another flawless
Looks to
for
be another SLT round.
spot, but a little bit too much
Okay,
movement.
hold
Lakia.
This Lakia can do something
Back
about it.
away.
The Lakia of Valorant.
This is looking like a finished
Mm,
round. The double
Zexy's
face
whiffing.
not going to
No.
lead the kill quite just
Okay,
yet, but
never
Zexy
mind.
just
Guess
drifted
if I
onto
say
the
that.
angle.
Jeez.
Well, it's
Okay,
another Google
flawless
play
for
flawless
SLT.
after all. They go ahead and secure that.
6 at
And
the
it's
half at
6
least.
rounds now for SLT on the defending side on Haven.
Yeah, it's already a good start for SLT, and of course, getting 4 in
Much
a row
better
at the
start
very
compared to
beginning
the
helps a
previous
ton.
map.
But when I said work the map more, I didn't mean you needed to work the entire map all at the same time. I mean, you had Charon pushing C main, you had Ashe going to the defender's spawn, and then you had Texture activating the overdrive to push A main. I think that's a little too much chaos that
Okay,
you were looking
timeout
to cause.
Genji.
And I think that Solo and HSK absolutely agree.
Yes, I think that was a bit overcooked. So they'll have to take a little pause, a little breather. Perhaps, you know, even the most important thing, just a reminder that you guys don't have to, you know, telling Gen G players that you guys don't have to go for the craziest
Gen G
curveball to
should
try to get a
chill
round
a
win.
little
You're
bit.
good enough to take the fight.
Like, Texture
It's
just
just that you
popped
made
on
it
and
maybe a
sprinted
bit
down
too
A main
obvious
that round.
around A main,
Pretty
around how
strange
you
play.
activate that toxic screen. So I'm curious how they adjust the timing around that. At some point, you got to trust Charon to make his own moves a little bit further. Oh, you know, losing that first map was simply so we could win
SLT 2-1
2-1.
That's what the
for
fan
SLT.
predicted.
I mean,
Generally could
bold
happen.
move.
I think it's still very on for
See if
SLT
it
to win
pays
this
off
match
here.
2-1.
Only the lockdown to try to work with here, but not much firepower surrounding Gen G.
Okay.
Granted, did just close
Just Ashe
first
with
map
a
on a 20,
Vandal
so we
and
know they're
Zinx
very
with a
capable
Guardian.
of pulling off these rounds.
Okay. Textures again,
Garage is
very
definitely
early
an
here.
area that
Breaks the
Gen G hasn't
trip.
really explored much, so I like that they're at least breaking that trip. It really disrupts some of the.
Zexy's reading this.
Uh-oh.
So,
Oh,
well,
Zinx.
Oh man,
Just finding a shot into Zinx.
Zinx just can't catch a break around some of these
Hello,
corners right now.
Infinite.
it's getting brutalized by this operator.
Oh, nice
As the
paranoia
peek
too.
there, out of sewers. Clears the drone, has to back away, and
Oh,
Lockie's
LP
just
finds
sending it into
Lakia.
B. He's dead. Ash
And
is
Zuna
gone. There
finds
goes the
Ash.
hero
That's the
vandal.
gun.
As texture, well, they heard that.
Yep. You should have a pretty good idea. Why would you be sprinting so frantically?
I love supporting
Dart not
small
quite at his feet,
creators.
so only finds a tiny bit of damage, but
You can
with just a
support
stinger,
me
there's not
by
much more
sending
that
me
he
some
can
money.
do but die.
You know, keep body. You can
Baron
you
has
have the
got
ability
himself
to
in around the
send
back,
me
but
money.
Must have made some noise because they immediately turned back around. So there you go, another Google play flawless.
When
SLT
I go in.
gonna be Google's favorite team after this. I believe that's 4 so far
Not
in this
now.
map.
Yeah, we've had so many
I'll be
dominant
invoicing
rounds
you.
coming in, especially in favor of SLT.
Spike down B.
But I do think a big part of that is just
Okay, hold on.
Gen G. We're not
Let's
seeing
close my
enough
window.
variation. The whole beauty of playing this Viper, especially on the attacking side, is the different timings, being willing to draw out the timer all the way to the end, things like that.
Go, go, go.
And right now they're just, you know, it's either, it almost feels like Gen G says, well, if we don't fight them in A main, I don't know how we keep
Didn't
control
miss
of the
anything.
toxic
Didn't
screen.
miss anything.
And that's forcing their hand quite a bit. And just when they're
Oh,
trying something
Klaus.
different, Klaus is ready for it. And also look at C main. LP's already pushed out and cleared it entirely.
Right into the garage again.
Sexy.
Jump peek there
Kind
from
of farming
Carolina.
on
Looking
this
to
op.
spot out onto Zexy. There's Neural Theft. It's a reveal drone as well, getting a further spot out onto the Viper of Gen G.
Gen G's trapped. They're trapped in mid. They saw the drone come out of A main. They have zero information on C long. And you've been shut down in garage. You have nowhere to go. A minute left on the clock, sure, but now you have to use
Losing
the drone
texture
early
is
to re-clear.
so
You just
detrimental
otherwise
for Gen G.
might as well just be getting taken out around every single corner one by one.
Take flight.
The drone will go through.
Spots
Spot onto the
Zuna.
enemy Silva. That's about all it's going to manage to see, though. This
Oh,
push in, Karan
Zexy.
wanting to try to enact this flank, but Zexy's still there, still patient.
SLT looks like
30 seconds left.
they've definitely
Still
woken up
shooting
mechanically.
back.
And,
Looking at
yeah,
this,
kinda
Klaus just
Gen
rushed
G
up
is
against
just
the corner.
not finding a
Yeah,
way
he's
in.
just been sat here so patiently, but this is just now.
Hello, real
Sit
time
back and save for
14.
Gen G. SLT, they already have the lead at the half locked up for themselves,
10
but
seconds left.
they're looking to
Okay,
pull off their
Gen
own
G just gonna
93
save.
half.
Texture
on
and
Haven,
Karen should have some
that
sort
would
of a
be
buy for this
back to
last
the
round of the
lead.
half.
to carry over.
I mean, you're doing this from defending side
Exactly.
with double duelist.
Yeah. I mean, the composition really you're looking to shine when you're able to take the initiative, but they say, well, why wait? Take the initiative right now. Of course, no smiles on the Gen G players for the time being. Check in on one of our players on stage. Now, the next
Gen
round,
G,
last
can
round
they
of the
make
half
this
beginning.
8-4? This
And
being a
Gen G
9-3 half.
Going back to just a tried and tested default, a 1-4 setup.
Feels like map trade.
Standing ahead.
Smoke in the window.
Yeah,
It's going to be
it-
scaled
it
down here from
does
SLT.
feel a bit
Sending
like
LP
The
forward.
opposite of what happened on map 1.
The gate crash back over inside of the A site. Gonna see if he catches anybody. Trying to
I think
re-explore this
Gen
garage
G,
position because it's 2 rounds
Even
in a row
on
previously that Gen
Pro
G was
we
going
saw
for. But
that
looking like they're going to
their
try
attack
it
side
again. Is
was
Lakia.
more rough
But over
than
top of
their
Fox,
defender
able to
side.
find one.
Oh!
He gets a shutdown
Lakia
on
with 2
LP as
clean
well.
shots, finds Zexy and
Klaus
LP.
now try to hold the site,
Klaus
finds the first, finds the second, looks for
Gets
the third.
2 back.
Ash has managed to intercept. Hunter's
Oh,
Fury
Ash.
getting a ping, trying to go for the prediction, but actually
And
gets a
Hunter's
tag
Fury
as well
actually
into the
somehow
kill on
finds
the
onto
count.
Karen.
Shot done.
Okay, Zuna.
That
Makes this a
lockdown
2v2.
is not going to be seen, not in this half.
No
Never a
ults
chance
now
to use it.
for either team. Ash
Ash, the smoke
gets
falling.
caught by Cinder. Oh,
So
Zinc.
too
It's
shall
on to
he.
Zinx. The
Thrown
drone
over the
spots
top,
him.
getting the spot. Zink's able to find them
Plays
first.
it well and gets Cinder.
Jumping
Oh, and
frantically, but
Zuna.
there's nowhere
the
to go. No
reveal.
escape, no
Okay,
recourse.
another 9-3 half.
9-3 SLT.
The opposite of map 1.
Absolutely dominating the opening half of Haven.
Yeah, only the 3 rounds in the middle
Switching sides.
in a row for Gen G, and afterwards, it's been SLT's show once again. This is despite
Lakia getting 2 nice kills there, but Klaus,
I mean,
It's a 3v5.
yeah, he was
nice
given the mission
shots.
that you just have to try to stay alive as long as
and
possible,
that
and
drone
he
kind of just
succeeded.
ruins
Taking down two
Zinx's
with it.
chances at winning the round.
Halftime.
I mean, yeah, you're feeling good after a round
Hello,
like that
Black
for sure, and
Star.
especially a half like that. You can do whatever you want.
Halftime,
Oh,
9-3
teaser
up for
on the halftime
SLT.
quiz.
What did it say?
So we're having fun asking, getting to know what the fans' preferences have been. We're at the SVL. So your go-to duelist, Zexy with the sexy aim, or Texture with his reliable
Sexy
aim?
with his sexy aim.
This-
or
Ooh.
Texture with his reliable aim.
It's what you prefer in terms of style, not necessarily who you think
Hello,
will win.
Igor
I
Twitch
think it's
99.
very important to clarify that.
Sure.
I'm
I
going
mean-
with Zexy here. Sorry, Texture.
I would typically go Texture, but it hasn't
I
been as
think
reliable here on
Sexy's
Haven.
aim is
True.
very, very good.
It's been a very rough one.
Definitely, like, you can definitely
Oh, he's
rate
not
it on the same
amused.
level as Texture.
He's
a
like,
bit
I don't
shy.
care about the duelist. Yeah, a little bit shy.
Oh, he chooses
He's gonna go
Zexy.
with
Oh,
Ah!
no, he chooses Texture. Punk still got some votes.
Not been as reliable as you've said here in Haven, but
How much
generally,
is Zexy got?
being trusted for a very solid score
He
line
has 10
throughout an
kills
entire
currently.
match. Honestly, you know who
I-
has been reliable is
I
Klaus
don't
throughout the
really
entire
know
tournament.
how much he got.
Oh
in that
yeah, I
round.
mean,
Hello, Noise.
Pistol is absolutely insane from him. And he's just been keeping it in with that performance. As Hash trying to get a catch here onto LP, takes him low, can't take him down. Texture will be able
Hello,
to find the kill on
Petrasin.
to the enemy
I'm
Yoru,
sorry
but
if I
Texy comes
absolutely
up with
ruined your
two.
name. Oh, SLT.
And
Looks
all
like
of
they're
a
gonna
sudden
win
it's
this pistol.
Lakia still making his way through the
on
spawn
to double
trying to pull
digits
off a
for them.
1v3. Only Cinder low on health.
Yeah, the chances
Sexy
are
now
looking
has 12 kills.
good.
Shock dart's
Okay.
great.
Oh, nice shock dart from Lakia.
Finds one. He's got another shock as well.
But the time ticking away.
Double face the garage and
Oh,
Zuna
the double face.
instant with the shot.
Zuna.
Another pistol to SLT.
Now
3 to
SLT
1
onto
in that
double
regard
digits.
now. And up to
Very
double
likely
digits.
to see a map 3 here.
I mean, if SLT can repeat what they did in the first half, this map is going to be over a lot quicker than we predicted. They will just
Damn,
be able
Zexy.
to end it on a short little streak of 4 rounds here.
One enemy remaining.
Get excited that the possibility
Do you
of
also
that second
watch or
shot also
play
doing so much
CS2?
damage, just given what we
I
know
do play a
about
bit of
Lakia and his
CS2,
expertise with some of those utilities.
but I don't. And I watch a bit, but I'm not too
Players exchanging
familiar
a bit of
with
damage here on the wall bang.
the scene. I know some like
Seeing the
the
brunt of it,
more
though.
popular players like Simple, Dong.
As well,
Okay.
Lucky I just
Gotta knife
walking
them.
out getting caught
Yep.
by Zexy.
Yeah, at least spare him the mercy of that.
well, there's an open A site, says Zexy.
And he's just trying to cause a little chaos to see if he can fish for a free kill. If not, at least scare
Wow,
them
Zexy.
away. He'll
Okay,
actually eventually
he's
beat
gonna farm
Texture
with his
into
Marshall.
beating him on the challenge.
Still pushing, because why the hell not? It's working so far. Spam is all the fake it!
Oh, LP.
As, oh my
Getting
god,
one
he
of
is
his
so
own.
fast!
Yeah,
Tries to get the
absolute
final,
flawless
he
round.
cannot. Klaus
Genji
will
not
take
forcing
it.
up
It's
there as
another global
well.
play.
kinda
Flawless
feel like they're
is
surrendering the map.
SLT. 2 rounds away from sending us to Abyss.
11-3 now.
Listen, I was not that convinced with Genji's Haven with this roster yet.
Oh, it'll
Obviously,
be
we've
the
only seen it
third
once.
map.
It's a
Third
composition
map
that takes time to really
is
learn to get the
Abyss.
intricacies, to get the timing. That's why almost no team has really successfully copied the success that the old Genji roster had.
Holy
man.
Zexy.
But this is not what I expected. I mean, this kind of just getting torn apart. It's brutal.
Oh, yeah. Getting absolutely bodied at the moment.
Now, Odin being brought up
Texture?
as well.
And
Spotting
Texture
a lot of
immediately
players
has to
there.
pull away.
To fight back.
Let's
Pressing
push back,
Phantom
though.
to not give
Oh,
away his
just a
position,
stun
but
catching onto
Zexy just says,
Ash.
well, who's there on the other side? And Ash has to pay for it.
That is just downright unfortunate.
Yeah, that's no the orb smokes either.
Okay.
We'll
Lakia
find
probably
one
doesn't
jingle on
expect
the
Zexy
corner.
to be
Lakia
so
spotting out the
pushed up
rest.
here. Karen is probably gonna get caught by LP.
Back
Oh, no.
towards the A side as LP is considering the
And
push.
Zexy
He
finds a kill onto
Lakia.
Lakia. I
Runs
know
him
he's
down
pulling
on the
rotations
side.
back to
LP's
A,
got Kara.
but they're actually not
And
connecting
put
that
a
at all.
fork in it. This is
SLT is
over.
working the map.
Yep. I mean, I don't see how it could go really any other way. These are the times exactly. I wanted to see just how much of an advantage you really try
And
to
now
take.
LP's
Yeah,
2
sure,
off
if you
dimensional
get to
drift with that all. Oh,
that point, it's gonna feel
yeah,
good
now you just have to
nonetheless.
save and snap
Feel
point.
absorbed.
Yeah, it's rough.
Ideally, would've
That's why you
loved to see this fight
force in the
go
second
to
round if you're
LP.
very down a lot. Thanks for the follow, Gabriel, Joe,
able to
Joe
just
Al Gabriel.
deny what would be a 6 flawless.
One enemy remaining.
And I was
Will
actually
lose
finding
his
sinks
life.
as well. Oh, you gotta
Sexy
save
with
the
3, maybe
texture,
a
I think.
4th. No,
I mean, it
texture.
doesn't really matter
He'll be
what
able to find him
really he
spam
does here, I think.
the corner.
It's
I don't
over.
use spam in the corpse. He was
Yeah,
expecting
Sexy
a counter
18
push
and
coming
8.
through.
He's
Oh,
kind of
now here
popping.
comes the arc.
He's kind of popping.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Tries a
texture.
wide swing it, but
They get the
Cinder's
rifle
a
out of his
little bit
hand.
faster out
It's gonna be a
in the
very
open,
bad buy
so
for
nothing
Gen G.
retained.
It's over.
It is 12-3
Yikes.
Gen G.
Both pistols,
getting
both bonuses for
absolutely
SLT.
Yeah, there's no other way to put it. I mean, they were just getting
Absolute
punished.
domination this
Taught a
time.
lesson here by the new guys.
This
That
is the
lesson
SLT
really
that
just being-
showed up against
I mean,
DRX.
the comp itself is not that auto win. You have to really be able to pilot all the intricacies.
Meanwhile, SLT, I mean, this is the comp that Vitality got destroyed by T1 with on Haven back
yes,
at Masters
it is,
Bangkok.
isn't it?
And we were all like, well, that was a stupid composition.
We did say that. Everybody did.
And they're making it look goated.
LT
Yeah.
with the
I mean, all it takes
Dimensional
is
drift.
for all of you to be even
What?
crazier. Okay, how does he do that? It's supposed to be nerfed.
oh, the
only-
charge.
Took a tiny bit of damage. Up and over the top goes Zexy.
Oh, wait,
Eventually
hold on,
will
Zinx?
fall, hits the ground. The fight claims him.
3.
Zinx able
Oh,
to find 3. Desperately
rough.
fighting to give Karen some hope, some opportunity. But it's going to be a stinger versus Cinder and Zuna. The latter of which has an Odin and his full HP. And Cinder has the timing. 13-3 SLT.
13-3.
Piecing things together on Haven, making it look like a mainstay map in their pool.